at ya.
And happy Homebrew Wednesday.
We got a couple homebrews right here, so cheers.
Right off the tap back there. You know it.
I love that one. So, we got something unique for you, and we've got questions for you today. Serious questions. But first, we got this. I got it at Christmas. We just finally opened it today. It's the Jelly Belly version of beer, jelly beans, right? Draft, Jelly Belly Draft. And we've been kind of munching on these. I know a few people have had them, but we're gonna try a few again. So here's two more for me. Pop both in my mouth. You go for it.
Here we go.
We're going for the first impressions. All right. It's a jelly bean.
It's sweet.
Yeah. Are you getting beer though?
Do you want me to answer that?
Answer that honestly, yeah.
I get a little bit of a banana flavor. It's light. Semi-sweet. I think I'm going for a lager.
A lager. My wife's comment was this. Honey, come on, let's be honest. When's the last time you had a Bud Light?
That's true. Since I get the banana flavor in it when I first got it, I call it a Rolling Rock.
Actually, he first said Pabst. I'm going to be honest about that. But I think he's right. Rolling Rock. So, if you're looking at this as a fun thing, it's fun, sure. Go ahead and put them out by your bar, you know, out by where your brew station is, by your tap, at home. Beer? Nah, it's just something sweet, and quite frankly, it doesn't really help the flavor of your beer.
No, it does not.
So I'm switching back to some good homebrew.
It is much tastier than my jelly beans.
Much better, actually. So, something we've been pondering for years, talked about it again a year ago, and now, more seriously right now, we've been considering opening up a tap house with some good quality food. Quality food. I think that's a must for a tap house.
And quality beer, obviously, too.
Quality beer. I mean, honestly, my idea is to have 40 taps. You might not have them all full to start, but 40 taps. Yes, ambitious.
I knew that I didn't want 20 taps because when I go to tap houses with 20 taps, all of a sudden,
It feels small.
the beer you want isn't on tap.
Yeah.
And there's so many styles,
Yeah.
is that you want different options for one style.
While I believe that you need to have a few ciders on tap, I mean a few, 2 to 3, and I know a lot of places around here do kombucha. We've got a place that's 20 taps, and they do about 4 or 5 ciders and 3 kombuchas. 7 of the 20 are taken with kombucha. For me, that doesn't make sense
No.
at a tap house.
No.
So no kombucha probably, and 2 to 3 ciders, and maybe have some bottled wine. But when you go to tap houses or brew pubs, we're not going to brew on premises. What is it that, in terms of beer mix, makes it fun for you?
Yeah. What ideas do you like about the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Layout. I know, like, we were considering having coolers in the front of our tap house and selling beer out of it, like
that's
22
us.
ounces, because obviously we love beer.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
but having
ideas.
both cans and bottles,
Mm-hmm.
and having a place where you can come in with a number of coolers in the front, that if you want to just pop in, you can pop in, buy some beer, and leave. You could say, I want to have that at my table, and grab a bottle that's not on tap.
Yeah. It's an idea. We like the idea of people getting growlers,
Yes.
people able to just buy beer and go home. But also we want to have good food for just sitting around and having fun, like providing a lot of board games.
Board games, even if depending on space, we like the thought of having a shuffleboard table, right? What is it that you like? So what are your favorite places that you go to, and what are the things that make them unique? Is it the great food? Is it the decor and the atmosphere? Is it the people that work there? And what is it about those people? What beers or kind of mixes? What makes those favorite places for you? We know we have to have all that in there with location and everything else, but we're seriously talking about this.
Yeah, we're seriously talking
Very
about
seriously.
it. We've been looking at numbers, kind of seeing square footage. But the biggest thing of all is give feedback and tell us what we need to change about Dad, and how to make him a better person to serve a bar.
Good luck with that, because I'm kind of too old to change, but you might be able to help with Junior.
Yeah, you might be.
He's got a chance. But you know, we just figure if we can bring the right atmosphere together and the right food together, we know that really great burgers and quality meat's a big deal. Is pizza important? How important is pizza? Do we gotta have a great mac and cheese? Do we need to have a great beer soup? Because we've been talking about that today.
Beer cheese soup.
Beer cheese soup.
I know you ladies want salad. Maybe some of you guys on diets want salads.
We want
I
some
get
good
that.
salad mixes.
But it's...
How about pulled pork? Is that important to you? And some interesting mixes and crazy things. What are some of the things that you've had that you just love at the local places you've gone? We know we've got plenty of favorite places.
a lot of variety. That's
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
love our variety. But what is it that you like? Because we're really seriously looking at this possibility, and we want your advice. So just pour it on in here. You can send it here. You can also send it to an email address, which is cleminator13@gmail.com, and that'll be right there, cleminator@gmail.com. So post it here or email me, but we're serious.
Hey, but in everything, we want all our beer friends to figure out what's the perfect place they want to meet
Yeah.
and have fun, and then talk about beer.
Yeah, because in the end, it's creating community, creating good beer. It's pulling all those things together. Actually, we've even talked about our brewery name is Too Far Gone Brewing, and maybe doing some, if it's a success, doing some contract brewing through one of the local brewers,
Yeah.
and bring in some of our own recipes that have been very successful. So
I even like the idea of like playing some of your guys' YouTube videos in our own store.
that's right. That's a serious conversation. 2 to 3 TVs in there. So.
So,
All right. Well,
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Let us know, man. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and we may see you at our own brewery in the near future, or I should say, tap house.